tunes that came out of the late 60s and early 70s had such great bass grooves in them, and often the whole song was built around the bass line. In this video I'm going to show you 5 classic funk bass grooves from this era. Now these grooves aren't that technical to play, but what's really important here is that you lock in with drums that you play in the pocket. But don't worry, I'll talk about that more when I show you how to play the grooves. You can get all the 5 funk grooves in this lesson on the free PDF by clicking the link below in the description. These riffs are in standard notation and tabs, so pick those up. That will really help with the lesson and when you're playing through these grooves. Before you carry on with the lesson, pause the video and make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you get all the great bass content that I bring out every week. Also, let me know in the comments what your favourite bass groove is. Let me know there, and you never know, I might make a lesson on that particular bass line. The first funk groove we're going to look at is from Hercules by Neville, and this was released in 1973. I'm now going to play the groove through with drums so you can get a feel for how it sounds. This groove's got a string jump in it. When we play the first 3 notes, we go from G sharp, okay, G sharp, D sharp, so root and 5th, fret 4 on the E string, fret 6 on the A string, and then we jump to the B, which is the 4th fret of the G string. Okay, I jump up with my first finger, so first finger on G sharp, D sharp, little finger, first finger. Okay, so this is the tricky bit really, that jump. And then we've got F sharp, G sharp, and then again F sharp, G sharp again, and then F sharp, G sharp down an octave. Okay, I'll play it a few times. I'll slow it down. Okay, so it's using a lot of the root note G sharp. Okay, with those F sharps in there. You just have to shift there to F sharp. Okay, F sharp, G like that, and then shift back to your first finger at the beginning of the next time round for the riff. You can put muted note in as well, like this. Okay, before you start the riff again. That just makes it a little bit more funky. So I'm going to play that slowly, just join in with me, okay? 3, 4. So it's quite syncopated, which means a lot of the notes are off the beat. Okay. So the best way really to learn this, I would say this groove is not necessarily to count it, but just to hear it and repeat it that way. The second funk groove is from Woman of the Ghetto by Marlena and it was released in 1969. The album was released under the Chess Records label. Marlena was with Chess Records and then she switched a few years later. Lots of her tunes became really popular on the UK rare groove scene. Now, if you aren't familiar with Marlena, then I suggest that you look at the album that this tune is from, called The Spice of Life. So this kind of uses an arpeggio thing again, but with the flat 7th. Okay, so it's root 5th, flat 7th, and then that there is the 9th. Okay. So it's these kind of notes. kind of based on the minor pentatonic. So I'll play it a few times. Okay, so you start on A, and then we play E, and then to G, and then to C, okay? Just think about this kind of box shape of these frets here. Kind of these ones here. Okay, fret 4 and fret 6. Again. With me, 3, 4. Okay, and have a little bit of space off the first note. Okay, like that. So try that with me, the whole thing. 3, 4. So that's just A, G, E, D, A, okay? And the great thing about these grooves, a lot of them, you just learn a pattern which is 1 bar or 2 bars long and repeat that over and over again. So, and like I said, it's about locking in. Just have a kind of laid back feel with it for this funk. Listen to what the drums are doing. Don't rush it, obviously, that's the main thing. Just have a nice kind of laid back, and more often than not, it's just behind the beat. With that kind of lazy feel. If you're enjoying this lesson, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can do that by clicking the red subscribe button on the corner of the screen. And also, if you click the bell, then you can select to be notified whenever I release a new lesson, so you don't miss any of my new videos. The third funk groove is from Do It Fluid by Blackbyrds. This was released in 1974. The Blackbyrds became a real big influence for the hip hop scene later on. This bass line's got a basic groove, and then it kind of changes a little bit. There's lots of slight variations. There's no kind of pattern to those, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the set groove, and I'm just going to play one of the variations. Right, this is the 1 bar pattern then. Okay, so the first time you play it, you kind of play on the first beat like this. And then after that, you kind of leave that gap. So listen to me do it over 2 bars. Okay, now I'll break that down. So again, we've got this kind of root, 5th, flat 7 octave. Okay, so if you're making up your own funk lines, that's a really great pattern to use. Just mess around with the notes around the root, 5th, flat, 7 and octave. Okay, so we've got 2 C's first. Okay, so C, G, C, G. Okay, high C, G, B flat, C. I'll just play that little bit. Join in with me, 3, 4. Okay, and then what we do then is on the last beat, we do a muted note first. So if you haven't played a muted note, you just rest your left hand lightly on the strings, kind of anywhere really, and just pluck it. You've got this dead sound. Okay? So 1, 1, 1. Okay? So you're not playing on 1 then. So just try doing that a few times. And the whole bar. Okay, so we play that with me. Remember, we play on the first beat the very first time like this. Okay, 3, 4. So you can use that for the whole tune, but there's another variation I'm going to show you. Okay, so we're just playing that G in the next bar a bit earlier. Okay, so 1. So 1. You've got G, G. Okay, 1. 1. You could play a muted note for the first G. 1. Okay, let's try those 2 bars slowly. So just going to play. This is groove 3, the variations. 3, 4. Again. And I'll carry on. Okay, so that last bar of the variations, 1. Okay. That's kind of based on the minor blues scale. Okay. Okay. So I thought I'd show you those variations. They're down on the PDF, but that changes throughout the bass line, just slight different changes. So when you're jamming with the tune, try and put some of your own variations in as well. There's kind of nothing's really set. You just, as long as you've got the main groove in there. The full funk groove is Get Up and Drive Your Funky Soul. I think I've got that right, by James Brown, and this was released in 1973. Now again, this has got a kind of main groove, but it's got some slight variations as well. This is a really cool groove. It goes over 2 bars. At the end of each 2 bars, there are some slight variations again, but we'll get the basic groove down. It's just on D, and then D, C, B flat, A. Okay. Okay, and the rhythm, it's on 1 and 2 and. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, like that. Okay, so get ready on D. So we've got D, D, C, B flat, A. Okay, we'll do it slowly. Off 3, 4, 3, 4. 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. Okay, that's the basic groove. At the end of the first 2 bars on the PDF, I've put okay, so 3 and. Okay. Okay, we're going to try those 2 bars round and round. So you've just got an open E and A, but it's syncopated again. It's kind of off the beat, especially the A. Okay, we'll try that round and round. 3, 4. And then the end of the next 2 bars. just got E, E, A. Okay, so the higher E and A. Okay, again. Okay, try that with me. So what you will need to do is shift here. I shift to my second finger on the B flat. Then you're ready here, E, E, A. Okay, so shift second finger. Okay, try it with me. 3, 4. Shift. Again. Shift. Okay, now those variations change all the time at the end of those bars. So again, like the last one, just mess around and see if you can put some of your variations in of your own, and listen to the tune as well and see if you can work out some more of them. The fifth funk groove is from Move On Up by Curtis Mayfield, released in 1970. This song became hugely popular and it was covered multiple times by bands as diverse as The Jam and the Style Counsellors. It's probably the most technical groove out of the 5 in this lesson. That's why I've left it till last. It's not too tricky, but it's just got a lot of shifts and it's got a slide in there too. Starts on F sharp. Okay, I'll show you that bit first. So F sharp, E, and then slides up to F sharp. So that's on the 11th fret. So you just do a small slide. So you go F sharp, E, B, E. That's just octave, fifth, and roots. So once you've slid there, just when you're coming back, just remember it's here. It's that pattern. Classic kind of bass line pattern. So, or you could do just first finger there and then shift there, okay? Okay, and then so that's again F sharp, A, B, okay? And then back again. Okay, so it goes up and then comes back again. So really it's kind of in this box shape again. But it moves out to the F sharp and it moves down to the D. So, and then jump down to D. So we do it from here, from the F sharp. Okay, try it with me. 3, 4. Again, 3, 4. You just have to jump there. You could do it here, but that's quite awkward. Okay, that D. I kind of play it there. So I'll just do the whole riff slowly. 3, 4. So it doesn't actually start on beat 1. So it kind of, you get 2 counts. 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay, so get ready on F sharp. Try it with me, we'll do it slowly. 3, 4. The good thing is once you've got that riff, it's just repeated over and over again with no variations, so the exact groove, okay? Well, that's the 5 funk bass grooves. I hope you enjoyed them. It was really fun putting this lesson together. And as I said at the beginning, the funk tunes from this era are just great. Got some really good bass grooves in there. So let me know how you got on with the lesson by leaving a comment below this video. I check all those and I reply to all of those. And also, if you've got any favourite funk tunes or grooves, let me know, and you never know, I might make a lesson on it. Don't forget to pick up the free PDF, the link's in the description. Also, you can help me out by subscribing to my channel and also liking and sharing this video. And if you felt that you got value out of the lesson, you can always help support me. You can buy me a coffee, they're $5. The details on the bottom of the screen, or you can click the links in the description. So these just help keep the YouTube videos and the PDFs free for everyone. I've got loads more bass content over at gbshed.com. You'll find details there of my video courses and books and merch. And also, if you have a look in the description, you'll see loads of links you can click on that are really useful, that will take you to different areas of my website. This is Greg from Greg's Bass Shed. Hopefully see you very soon in the next lesson.